we find a lot of people are on amber. They've heard the information, but they're ready, but they've not done anything yet. They've not set off. And our whole point is set off, do something, start the journey, get in contact with us, ask us questions. While you can, this stuff like this escalates very, very quickly. And if you're waiting to hear from the governments and the mainstream media, it's too late. Here's what happened in 2008. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're in a school. Everything's fine. Everything's collapsed.
Yeah.
Here's what happened with inflation. We've now seen it play out more recently. Printing all this money won't cause inflation. It won't cause inflation. It might cause a bit of inflation. It will, but it'll be transitory and it won't stay around very long. Actually, it's caused a lot of inflation. It's now a big problem. We don't really know how to solve it. When you see these things happen at the very first instance, that's your starting pistol. Go, do something, act now. Be in the group of people that actually does something and protect yourself and your family. That's exactly what's happened. Governments and countries don't want people to take action straight away. They drip feed it in, little bit by little bit, until the point you think, gosh, how did we get here? Well, bit by bit, the nudge factor. It's the thin end of the wedge, but that's when you need to take action.
And when you've taken some action, it gives you peace of mind. It really does. I can hear it in people's voices when I'm speaking to them. Because I speak to customers on a daily basis now. And I can feel it when we've talked through some scenario, some options and what they can do with what they have in their situation. And once they've got some direction and they've got some steps to take and they know what to do, they feel so relieved. You can hear it in their voice. And they have peace of mind. Right, I've got something to go and do now and try and protect my family. It helps. It's just, you just got to move. Get off your backside and do something.
Yeah.
Do something for your family.
I guess we're at that point now where we're not mincing our words. We've kind of presented information in different ways, but now we're just saying, look, it's time. It's time. This is the alarm clock. And for us, here's what we do. Keep it very, very simple. We take ourselves out of the banking system and we put funds we buy metals. The metals are outside the banking system. And it's not, look, you can't take everything you've got, because we hear people that have got so much fear they want to sell their cat and their dog and buy gold. And we say, well,
the kids, everything, sell everything and buy gold. Yeah.
Let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
Even that picture tells a story, doesn't it? Amber looks very, very close to the colour of gold, and it's got a green arrow pointing at it.
There we go. As if we planned it.
Charlie, you've been reading too much Freud again.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. If you need to do something, and you need to do it out of a place of logic and not out of a place of fear, because you end up not making the best decision. And here's the thing. Once you've done something, you need to switch off a little bit from it all, because you've done what you can. And there's some things that are out of your control and some things that are in your control. If it's in your control, do something about it. But if it's out of your control, you just have to let those things go. Otherwise, mentally, you're in a constant state of fear when you've took the action steps. The action steps are to take away a lot of the fear, because you've done something. And I think as well, mentally, if you look back and think, well, do you know what? In that scenario, I did what I could. I did my best. Then you'll be in a better mental frame of mind moving forward.
Yeah.
I think it's people that look back and go, I wish I'd have done something. And that regret that weighs really heavy. And that's what we want to help people not have. There's going to be life after this crash or mess or whatever it looks like. All we need to do as individuals is know that we did our best at the time to protect ourselves and our families.
And did something.
Put ourselves in a better position, because we don't know what's coming around the corner. Even Charlie and I don't know. So doesn't it make sense to actually place yourself in the strongest position to face whatever is coming?
Yeah, live to fight another day. That's what we always talk about. We're taking ourselves out of that system to live to fight another day for whatever unfolds. And in this environment, we're not talking in this scenario about making loads of money. Not losing money is a win. That should be the goal.
Exactly.
Protecting, securing, and not losing should be the goal for everybody. And if you make anything, then
that's a bonus.
Absolutely,
that's a bonus. Yeah. Agree.
Absolutely. So please take on board what we've said. There's a lot of stuff going on, but from that, please have action steps that empower you to do something. And don't feel disempowered by just information. We get obese with information, but we need wisdom and action steps from that we protect ourselves, and then let some of this stuff go. Otherwise, we'll have everyone just really fearful. And what do governments and countries want? Scared people. Why? Because scared people do as they're told. Empowered people don't. Empowered people have their own views, and they have a backbone, and they stand up, and they're willing to speak out. But scared people just do as they're told. We don't want people to be in that place. I know we've ranted on a little bit, but we feel very passionate about this.
Yeah, we do.
Well, if 120 of your videos have been taken down, I mean that's the wake up call, isn't it?
It was for us. Yeah. It was for us.
Every single one, Sam, you just get popping up. But another one going, another one. Just get going.
But I can understand why, because there's a massive bank run going on at the moment, and they're going to do anything they possibly can to stop the bank run so they can get their money out. I've said it, and I'll say it again. This is why they're doing it. They're not doing it for you. They're doing it for them.
The thing is, when we see all those videos being removed, we don't think, oh, what have we done wrong? We think we're doing something right here. Sure. That's why they're taken down. So it only fuels us to keep going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What would be interesting? What would be very interesting? Not you two guys, but to get two actors to talk about how important it was to put money in the bank, and then see how long that stayed up on YouTube. That would be so interesting.
It'd be to the top of the rankings straight away. It would bypass the algorithm and would be number one.
Absolutely.
I'm sure. It's madness. I hope what we've said is useful to people, and that people that are on the fence, as James always said, if you sit on the fence, you get a sore backside. That people do get off the fence and do something, and just please do something. Doesn't matter what it is, just do something. That's our cry for everybody.
Calling all US citizens. Check out the link in the description to get your free Goalbusters ebook.